Close your eyes if you like. Let your ears carry you and drift. So let's walk back down one more time, all the way down from that small family of galaxy towns, our quiet valley in the dark, back to our Milky Way, the city we live in, from the city to our calm residential ring, far from the crowded center, from the ring to our stellar street, with its scattered porch lights, each keeping its patient distance, and from the street to our own lamp. The sun, one ordinary star among many, glowing steadily through the day, and resting now somewhere below your horizon. And under that lamp, one small patch of ground, one blue world turning gently in the dark, Earth. This is where we've been all along, of course. But now, after walking through all those layers, the street, the city, the valley of galaxies, we can see it a little differently as one small sheltered place in a very wide garden. Think of it like this. Earth is a nighttime garden beneath our star, a little island of land and air and water, floating in a wide, calm sea of space. If you could look down at it from above right now, the way astronauts do, the way satellites see it, you'd notice oceans like dark ponds stretching across most of the surface, continents like beds of soil scattered in between, and here and there, tiny clusters of lights, cities glowing softly in the dark, like lanterns hung among the leaves of a garden at night. Somewhere in one of those clusters, maybe visible from space, maybe too small to see, is the light from your window, one small glow, one lamp in the garden, the place where you're resting tonight. And over this whole garden, there's a roof, a very thin one. The atmosphere, a transparent layer of air wrapped around the planet like a tent pitched over the soil. It's only a few dozen miles thick, nothing really compared to the size of Earth itself. But it does quiet, important work. It lets most of the starlight through so you can see the night sky, but it softens the harshness, the sharp edges of radiation, the sudden swings between blazing heat and cosmic cold. It wraps everything, the oceans, the land, the cities, your room, in a blanket of breathable air, and it's working right now as you lie there. The air beside your face, that's part of this thin roof. It arrived at your pillow without you asking. It's waiting there, patient and gentle, ready for your next breath. There's something else the garden does, quietly, in the background. The oceans and the clouds act as slow buffers. Big, patient reservoirs that soak up heat from the sun during the day and release it slowly through the night. So the ground doesn't snap from blazing hot to freezing cold the moment the sun dips below the horizon. So the air around you stays steady, mild, breathable. Right now, somewhere, maybe near you, maybe on the far side of the world, water is still doing that work, trading warmth back and forth, smoothing out the extremes, making sure that when you lie down tonight, the temperature in your room isn't too hot, isn't too cold, just soft, just right. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to manage it. It's just happening. The way it's been happening for as long as there have been oceans and air and a star to warm them. And under all of that, under the air, under the oceans, under the continents, there's the ground itself. solid, steady, holding everything in place. The planet's mass quietly pulling you down, not trapping you, just keeping you here. Keeping your bed on the floor, your house on the ground, your city on the surface, so you never have to worry about drifting off into the dark. Think of the earth as a wide, curved bowl, a garden bowl, with your bed resting in one small, safe hollow on its surface. You're nested there, cradled, the weight of the mattress beneath you, the gentle tug of gravity holding you down. Those aren't accidents. They're the planet doing what it does, holding its garden together, so everything inside it can rest. Now, let's notice something by contrast. Out there, on the surface of a star, any star, it's fiercely hot. Thousands of degrees, tens of thousands even, and in the deep space between stars, it's fiercely cold, so cold that almost nothing moves. But here, in your room, the air is just the temperature of blanket and skin. Warm enough, cool enough, exactly between the extremes. Out there, in most of space, there's almost no air at all. Just a few stray atoms drifting in the emptiness. But here, the air is already waiting beside your face, arriving at your nose, your mouth, without you needing to ask for it, filling your lungs easily, softly, with every quiet breath. And tonight, you are here, in this softer middle, this small sheltered patch of the garden where the temperature is gentle, the air is present, and the ground is holding you steady. Let's notice a few small things, just for a moment. Maybe you have a hand outside the blanket right now. Notice how it feels, exactly between too cold and too hot. Not freezing, not sweating, just resting there at the temperature of the room, which is the temperature the whole planetary garden has settled into tonight. Notice how the mattress, the pillow, and gravity work together to form a kind of cradle under your body. You're not floating. You're not sinking. You're just held exactly the right amount of pressure, exactly the right amount of support. Notice how each breath arrives easily, without effort. The air comes to you. The garden provides it. All you have to do is let it in. These tiny sensations, the warmth of your hand, the weight of your head, the quiet rhythm of your breathing, they're all possible because of the work this little island world is doing in the background. The atmosphere, the oceans, the gravity, the slow turning that brings day and night, warmth and coolness, in a rhythm that's been steady for billions of years. It's all working right now on your behalf. So you can lie here in this one small room and simply rest. So here's the picture I want to leave you with tonight. In an enormous, quiet, cosmic garden, a garden of stars and galaxies and slow-turning wheels of light, there is this one small patch, this one island, this one shelter beneath a thin roof of air, Earth. And on that island, in one small room, there is you, one small lamp, one small plant in a well-sheltered corner. You don't need to solve the garden's problems tonight. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to understand everything or hold it all in your mind. You just need this bed, this air, this one quiet patch of ground that is already good enough, more than good enough, for you to rest in. The garden is looking after itself. The oceans are trading warmth. The air is wrapping around you. The ground is holding you steady. The stars are keeping their calm, patient watch overhead. And you're allowed to rest. This is enough for tonight. You are enough. This room, this breath, this one small corner of the garden, it's all enough. Just rest here, small, held, looked after. The night is quiet. The garden is wide. And you are exactly where you need to be. So here we are again. This room, this window, this patch of sky overhead. One particular night, the one you're lying in right now, with the pillow under your head and the darkness soft around you. And I want to suggest something gently. This night is one page in a very long book, one frame in a very slow film, made of countless nights before this one, and countless nights still to come. All of them under the same broad pattern of stars and galaxies, all of them part of the same quiet story. You don't have to read the whole book tonight. You don't have to watch the whole film. You're just here on this one page, in this one frame. And that's enough. If you wanted to think about the universe's whole story, from its very beginning onward, you could picture it as one very long day. A distant morning, billions of years ago, when the first light appeared and the first stars began to shine. A broad afternoon when galaxies formed and settled into their slow turns, when planets cooled, when life began in quiet corners, and somewhere far ahead, a long evening when things will grow quieter still, fewer new stars, softer lights, a slow dimming, like a city turning off its lamps late at night. We're somewhere in the late afternoon of that day, maybe early evening. The light is still steady, the stars are still shining. There's plenty of time left before the sky grows truly dim. And right now, as you lie there, you're resting in one small moment of that long, patient afternoon. Not at the beginning, not at the end, just here in the comfortable middle where things are stable and calm. Think about those stars again, the porch lights we talked about earlier, scattered along our stellar street. Each one is a lamp that turns on slowly and turns off slowly. They don't flicker, they don't burn out overnight. They shine for times so long that all of human history, every story we've ever told, every city we've ever built, looks like a single blink in comparison. Some stars shine steadily for tens of billions of years, hundreds of billions even, patient beyond imagining. Like roommates in this cosmic house of time, they never rush, never hurry, never ask you to keep up. They're just there, glowing, waiting, keeping their slow, steady watch, while everything smaller and faster, days, seasons, lifetimes, comes and goes beneath them. And our sun, the lamp right outside our door, it's in the long, steady middle of its life, not just beginning, not anywhere near the end. It has a huge amount of quiet shining ahead of it. Billions of years of mornings, afternoons, and evenings, all stretching into a future so distant, it's hard to even picture. The same star that lit today, that warmed your skin this afternoon, that's resting now below your horizon. It's not in any hurry to become anything else. It's just doing what it does, burning steadily, patiently, the way it's been doing since long before there were people to notice it. And it will keep doing that. Tomorrow, next year, for lifetimes and lifetimes beyond that. A long, calm middle, with no rush to change. Now, if you look far enough ahead, so far it stops feeling personal, stops feeling urgent. There will come a time when fewer new stars are born, when the universe moves slowly into a long twilight. Think of it like a campfire, late at night. At some point you stop adding new logs, but the embers keep glowing, softly, steadily, for a long time after. The fire doesn't go out all at once. It just settles, dims, becomes quieter. Or think of a city, very late at night, when the streetlights start turning off, one by one. Not all at once, not in a panic, just gradually. The glow softening, the darkness deepening. The last few lights staying on a little longer, keeping watch, until they too decide it's time to rest. That's the universe's evening. A long, slow dimming, cozy in its way, gradual, patient, nothing sudden, nothing harsh, just a gentle settling into quiet. So where does your life fit into this long day? If the universe's whole story were 24 hours, from its first bright morning to its far-off evening, a human life would be a tiny moment near the end of the afternoon. A flicker, a breath, a soft little stretch of time near dusk, when the light is still warm, but the shadows are starting to lengthen. And here's what I want you to notice. You're not responsible for the whole day. You didn't have to be there for the morning. You don't have to carry the evening. You're only here for this one small moment, your moment. And that's all you were ever asked to hold. The rest of the day, the billions of years before you, the billions after, they can look after themselves. They always have. They always will. The universe's timescales are so large and its motions so slow that nothing out there is in a hurry tonight. The stars aren't rushing. The galaxies aren't rushing. The sun isn't rushing. Even the long, slow evening ahead, if you can even call it that, is taking its time. Billions of years, trillions maybe. So much time that it stops meaning anything personal. And because of that, because it's all so big, so patient, so unhurried, you don't have to be responsible for any of it. All that long future can take care of itself. Tonight, you're only responsible for this room, this bed, this breath, this one small, soft stretch of time that belongs to you. Let the universe be big. Let time be long. Let the stars keep their patient watch. And you can be small. You can rest. You can let it all drift past you, slow and steady, like a river you don't have to swim in. So let's come back down one more time, all the way back. From the universe's long day, its morning, its afternoon, its far off evening, back to this particular night, This ceiling, this bed, this body, lying quietly under a blanket, with the darkness soft around you. Tonight, under this one sky, you are just one small lamp, resting in the quiet of a very long, patient day. You don't need to hold the whole story in your mind. You don't need to understand every chapter, or see every page, or worry about how it ends. You're just here, in this one gentle moment, and that's enough. The book is long, the day is long, the stars are patient, and you're allowed to rest. Just this breath, just this pillow, just this one small corner of a very wide, very calm night. That's all you need to carry.